So welcome guys to the FBAVAULT YouTube channel. So we thought we'd start something new, which is our YouTube channel where we're going to bring long form content. So this is kind of a day in the life, what we're doing. So we're on the hunt, when I mean we, me and James in the back, we're on the hunt for a unit to expand our business. So looking for a unit, we're in Birmingham, that's where we're situated. So we're actually looking and got a meeting with a guy now to see a potential unit and see if it's the right fit for us. So we want to make sure it's the right size, the rent is correct, and see if we can actually move in when we can move in, and kind of if pricing is okay and if it is suitable for us. So we'll catch you in there. Cool, so we're inside the unit. Obviously we're only going to show you inside because of privacy reasons, but the first thing we're looking at is, the most important thing is a rolling shutter. So why is that important? So when we're getting pallet deliveries, as we're scaling into wholesale, pallet deliveries can come in, we can roll them off, it's all ground floor, and plus when we're sending pallets out, UPS can actually back on into the unit and deliver our pallets. So looking around, the first thing that actually pops out to me is the height. Is height going to be a problem? If we're going to, well, we are scaling our business, if we're going to put commercial racking in, is this high enough? Because obviously if space on the floor is scarce, it's always better to go higher than it is lower. So this one comes with 2 offices, or I think 1 office, yeah, 1 office, 2 doors. It must have been a partition here at some point. So obviously this is a base level, so when we'd get in, we'd want to obviously decorate it, strip it, and kind of build a hub of where we can start from. And this being situated right by the motorway, it's very fast to get places. So if we need to go into town or to another cities, being located in Birmingham, we're able to move around as fast as possible. So we've got the 1 office that we could potentially partition. This is a storeroom. And then obviously a bathroom in there, obviously toilet sink, and then a kitchen area. So looking at this, we're thinking, or I'm thinking, is can we fill the space? Is it too big? Or is it perfect? Me personally, for where we're at the moment, I don't know if this is too big. What do you think, James?
So off the bat, I think this unit itself is probably too big for the scale we're at now, but as you guys know, with Amazon comes more than one business model. There's a potential for us to open a prep center in here. There's more than enough room in here, but just for the size of our business at the moment and where we're at, this probably is going to be slightly too big. But I know there's another unit just down the road that we can go check out, so let's go look at that one, see if it's any better for us. So here we are at the second unit. As you guys can see, it's a little bit smaller than the other one, I'd say, but just off the bat here we've got a probably twice the size roller shutter door, which means HGV lorries can back into this, so easily accessible for pallets, deliveries and that kind of stuff. Smaller floor space, I would say, on this one, probably more suitable for what we're looking for. And yeah, let's go check out the offices in here.
Another thing is the ceilings are actually higher. So I think if you saw in the last one, it was probably to that high there. Here you've got a bit more space, and you've got more space in the middle. So if we were to go higher with racking, it would be easier. So this one, we've actually got 2 separate offices, where the other one was 1 office. Now we've actually got 2 offices.
So in here, guys, we've got obviously bathroom, kitchen area, and yeah, like another smallish storeroom, which could be used for, like, I don't know, storing boxes, stuff like that, all our essential supplies. I mean, like the other one, if we were to move into this building, there's probably quite a lot of stuff we need to kit the offices out with, so it's a enjoyable space to work from, but I think there should be 2 offices on this side. Yeah, so looking in here, we got 2 decent sized offices which we could come source from, work from. I think it's the exact same the other side. But nice enough in this one, we've actually got a mezzanine at the top which we could create into like a content room, a podcast room, something like that. So let's go check this out. A decent sized space that we could board up and create into like a little podcast studio or something like that.
100%. And another thing to notice is a lot of people look at this unfurnished and not have the vision to actually think, or have the appetite for risk to think, I can come in here, clean it up, and it will look nice and we work from here. And another thing is actually a good view. Obviously there's nothing now, but once you have workers in here, you're building different businesses, not just Amazon. It's actually a good atmosphere to stand up here and actually see it, right, how is my operation working? Is it working effectively? What can we change? So yeah, let's go back down. Another thing to note is, with the other shutter that we didn't mention, there wasn't an automatic door, it was a manual door, which doesn't sound like a biggie, but this one actually has an automatic shutter, which we'll showcase now. And this obviously, as James mentioned, will make it easier. This makes it a lot easier for people to come in, people to go out. And actually, if you look at the height, like James mentioned, if we are, or when we are starting to do those big pallet deliveries, a HGV can actually reverse into here, whereas the other one, we're just going to get the normal UPS vans that can reverse to the back. This way, we can actually reverse HGVs in. We can load up, all in our own time, all in a safe environment. No one knows, no one can see what we're doing. And it gives us quite a bit of privacy and enables us with the space to scale and actually have the space to move. So another thing we want to know is, why are we actually looking for a unit? Okay, I don't think we've actually tapped on it. So currently we operate out of a small unit, which is probably the size of like 2 king-size bedrooms put together, maybe those 2 offices put together, and we struggle to do our prep from there. With the amount of stock we've got going in, we have to prep from in there, and we didn't want a self-storage. I know a lot of people out there like self-storages, but I feel like you're too confined. With this, we've actually linked up with James, and we said, you know what? We can't afford it as a solo, so let's meet together. We can work out of the same office and the same work environment, and we can actually build something together. As you guys know, with Amazon, there's plenty of room of opportunity, and there's plenty room to build with other people. It's not just OA, RA. From here, we want to launch a private label. Launching a private label, you need space to store your stock. If we're buying for 3-4 months at a time, where are you going to put that? You can't put that in your bedroom. You can't put that in your home garage. You need a solid space to put it in. You can't send it into Amazon because you're going to pay 4 months worth of storage fees. So it's not viable. Having something like this, you can put your products in here, you can test products, you can store products, you can ship products out, and out of a big space like this, you never know, other opportunities might occur. So that is one of the biggest reasons we've decided to get a unit, and actually finding someone else like James, we're able to half our cost. And that's a bigger thing, is halving our cost.